Well, hello everyone. This is the last card of the day. So congratulations for making it through this long. Um, this is card number 8. So take out your packet and let me show you the card that we will be making today. So this is a fun fold. So you can decide what side of the designer series paper you wish to use. Now, I'm sorry, this designer series paper has been retired, but this kit is too fun to not use. So I decided to use the dies called Cheerful Daisy dies, and it's on page 75 in the annual catalog. It has a stamp set, and so we are going to be using the outline daisy, and then we are going to be using the Wish You the Brightest Birthday. I figured that birthday cards are probably one of the easiest cards to make. Also, you're going to need some finger daubers or some sponges. Now, I have chosen the colors out of the designer series paper to use would be Fresh Freesia, Lost Lagoon, and Bubble Bath. Now, if you do not have these colors, look at the designer series paper that you have in your pack and then decide what colors that you wish to use. Now, the center is the Fresh Freesia, the Lost Lagoon is the leaves, and the greeting is the Fresh Freesia, and the flower on the back side is Bubble Bath. And that way you can see that. Now let me show you. If you do not own this bundle, it is a fun bundle to play with. Here are some of the things that you can do with this. Everything over here is a stamped image, and then you cut it out with the dies. Here is what you can certainly do playing with the dies and layering the fun texture on there. So that is using the boho blue, the copper clay, the moody mauve, the pebble path, and the wild wheat, just to kind of show you what those colors look like. Okay, so let's get out your packet. So hopefully that gave you enough time to find a stamp set that works if you do not have this particular bundle. All right, so let's get out our cards, the items, I should say. Now you are going to have one of the gems. Now again, your colors might be different of the designer series paper that I have, but that's okay. The design is the same. Now, let's see here. I have a full pack of the tinseled gems, and so the colors that come in here are the blue, the green, and the Fresh Freesia. So I thought I gave you one piece, and so don't lose it in each. So then that way you can see what it looks like. All right, so let's get to putting our card together. Now, this is the die cut. And again, like I said, you can certainly decide what colors you want to choose. That's Bubble Bath. And we have this fun fold piece here. And so with my card, we have the stripes and the blue, okay? And the lemon lolly, or the, I don't know, arrows pointing up. So you could decide which colors you want to showcase. The clouds, I don't want to use the clouds. So I think that would be fun. That would be very bright. I think I'm going to do, oh, I like them pointing down. And I think we'll do, should we do the stripes? I kind of like the stripes too, or the blue. So you get to decide which ones you want to use. I think I'm going to use the stripes. Okay, so I might as well add my adhesive to that. So again, These kits were from previous events. They were the in-person events, and so Heidi decided, and I decided that how about we use these kits up, and that way people who are not able to travel from, say, New York or Las Vegas or whatever, to do these events with us, they will not have these kits to put them together. So now this one I changed up a little bit. This originally did not have the daisy, so I wanted to make it just the designer series paper that was retired. I generally do not use retired product, but I really love this fun fold, and I thought, you know, this could be a very pretty card done up a little different way. And so that goes like that together. So now we're going to put this on our base. Uh-oh, I think we're at my end. Yep, we're at my end. So, might as well show you how to put, if you do not have the Stampin' Seal, it's actually pretty easy. Just take out the one that's empty, and I like to place my hole, this one here, in the last hole, and it goes right down in, put the lid right on, and we are back in business. So, move that. There we go. And that is going to go on to our base. I mean, these colors are just so bright and perky. Okay, so then now we are going to attach. Hey, Charlie. We're going to attach the basic white. Are you coming to join? Charlie? No. No, 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 no. Get on my light there. Okay, so we have that attached. Charlie, he likes to come and sit when I have stamp camps. And I haven't had one at the apartment because, you know, we moved in earlier this year and have it all set up. So I'm going to grab a piece of scrap paper, which happens to be on my Stampin' Pearson mat. And I'm going to grab this piece right here. So I'm going to open up the ink pads. Sorry, Charlie, you're not getting any attention. Okay, incoming tail. Yeah, especially when Carolyn comes over. She comes over and he sits right down on, doesn't matter what she's doing. Okay, so we're going to take the finger dauber. So you put it on your finger and just go boing, 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 boing. And just stamp that on there. Now I'm actually going to lift that up so I don't actually hit my daisy with that color. Okay. We're actually going to snip some of this off so you don't have to be very specific. Okay, so actually let's snip it off now, and then that way, I forgot. Like I said, we design these cards way far away ahead of time. Okay, so we're going to actually stamp that, or cut that off, and now get a little bit of color on everything. You can go a little bit darker. You can give it a little bit, you know, radiance in there. Okay, so then now we're going to take this one and we're going to do the fresh freesia. And we're just going to kind of hit the centers of the flowers. And you can go as dark or as light as you want, and you can radiate out a little bit more if you wish, just to give it a little bit of liveliness. Okay, so then we're done with that. Now we're going to go stamp the inside of our card. And I am actually going to do the fresh freesia that says wishing you the brightest birthday, and that's going to go right in here. So hopefully your greeting is small enough to fit inside here. Then I'm going to take this daisy and I'm going to stamp off, okay, and this is in the bubble bath, and I'm just going to have a very pale color. Actually, let's just do that again. We're just going to go straight on because bubble bath is very light. And now we're done. Okay, so then now I'm going to close up the ink pads just because that is an invitation to set, drop, or touch with your fingers. Okay, and okay, so now that we got all the stamping done, we're going to attach our flower. Okay, so we're going to figure this out, and we're going to fit it in so it can go over the white, but not over the pink, okay? So now we're going to attach that with adhesive. Excuse me. And you can certainly use liquid Tombow glue if you wanted to. My new adhesive seems to be stuck. Yeah, that's what happens on live video, right? Okay, so we're gonna put that. We're gonna put the bigger flower down at the bottom, and we're gonna lay that down. Some of it got it. Okay, so then now we're gonna cut this and that. Okay, and I want that little tiny leaf. Okay, I'm just gonna snip that off, that whole piece, and then put a little tiny bit of adhesive under there. Okay, liquid glue it is. Okay, I'll just go a little bit of liquid glue, just a little dot here and there. You can also use mini glue dots at the base if you wanted to. Stick that right on in. Okay, close that up. I'm going to put this one kind of at the top. Okay, I'm going to take this one and kind of stick that right under there. And this one, oops. Okay, we're going to stick that down at the bottom, kind of like that. And then I'm going to snip off anything that shows up. So right there like that. Okay. Just put that in the trash bin. Okay. So isn't that cool? So now we are going to put that down like this. So we're going to flip this upside down, and that way we know where to put the adhesive. So I got it about equal distance right here. So I'm just going to stick that. Okay, why is this not working? Oh, okay, I know what happened here. It's not rounding the corner. It's not, what's the word? It's not taking off the plastic. Right. Okay, so I guess that'll be another thing that we get to fix after the video. So we'll just get out the glue again. Again, real life crafting. Here we go. No video outtakes here. All right. So we're just going to snip that and put that pretty close to there. Just push that down. And we're going to put that gem, and we're going to put that right down in the corner so that it opens up just like that. All right. So thank you very much for hanging out with us on a Saturday afternoon. Today is not Saturday, but when you watch this video, it will be. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed all the cars that you got to make today. Now, if you wanted to, you could add Wink of Stella to this. And you could just kind of squiggle in the centers. And if you wanted to, you could certainly do kind of the inside too. And get that all nice and shiny. Well, thank you again for hanging out with us on the afternoon crafting. I hope you had a good time and enjoyed all our cards that we had available to you. And hopefully we'll see you at the next virtual event. Happy stamping!